Hello, my very most beautiful Scorpios. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your August weekly reading. This is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. For the next 5 days, personals are on sale. You guys can get recorded video readings, 2 questions for $15 or 4 questions for $30 and Zoom readings for $50. And everything that you guys will need to know about scheduling that is in the description box for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon now. I do additional readings over there. Spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And there's a link for that in the description box below. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Scorpio's energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We're also going to get some oracle messages out to add to your reading. You have the Queen of Cups as your general overall energy. Some of you guys could just be feeling a little bit in your feelings this week, or really focus on your feelings. Maybe that's trying to process or taking a deeper look at something. You have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. We are also going to get energy out for the person that you're dealing with as well, or will be dealing with. I wonder if you're moving on. I feel like you guys are missing somebody here this week. I do. I feel like you guys are missing somebody here this week. I feel like this is somebody that you're not in communication with. Okay, 8 of Wands in the reverse. And I feel like you miss talking to them. I feel like you miss telling them about your day. You know, you miss, like, when something good happens, they're the first person that you want to tell. When something bad happens, they're the person that you want to go to. I feel like you just miss miss this person. And sometimes the silence can seem very loud. It's like their lack in your life, like the lack of their presence, is very consuming this week. You get the 3 of Cups in the heart space. I feel a little bit of a stubborn energy coming from you, Scorpio. And, this is obviously, this part is not going to resonate for all of you guys. So don't take this message on if it's not for you. And I'm a Scorpio too, so there's definitely no shade thrown here. I'm a Scorpio sun and rising. I know all about our fixed, stubborn energy, right? So there's no shade thrown here. But I do see the 8 of Wands in the reverse, and it's like in the headspace, like, no, I'm not going to be the one to reach out. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to do that. They need to be the one to reach out, or they need to be the one to apologize, or they need, that kind of an energy. And like I said, that is not going to be true for all of you. Not all of you are feeling like that. Okay, but that is a message for somebody out there. There's a little bit of a stubborn energy there. I'm extremely stubborn, so I do understand it. Trust me. We have the 3 of Cups here in the heart space. So your head and heart not quite on the same page. That stubborn energy. Your heart is more, wanting to reconcile, wanting to hang out with them, wanting to talk to them, really missing them here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, wanting to come out of the cold with them. The 10 of Pentacles here, you're like, you're really seeing their value. You're seeing the value of the connection, and you're missing them. The 8 of Wands in the reverse, some of you guys, if it's not you being stubborn, like I said, that message is not for all of you. Others of you, there's a lack of communication. You guys are just not communicating at this time. Your true intention is the Justice card. So I do feel like you want to make things right with this person. You want to bring things back into balance. The 2 of Pentacles, some of you guys could be deciding on whether you want to reach out or not. The 2 of Pentacles can also just be a card of trying to keep it together, right? It's Jupiter and Capricorn. It's like more work. Things are kind of expanded, right? So it's like trying to keep it together. Like I said, some of you guys are really in your feelings this week. Really missing somebody here. So let's go ahead and take a look at their energy towards you. I got the Empress that's just tried to fall out. We'll see if it finds its way back out. So show me this person's energy towards Scorpio. Show me this person's energy towards Scorpio, please. Show me this person's energy towards Scorpio, please. What is their energy towards Scorpio this week? They have the Hangman. I don't see communication. So I don't see this person reaching out, and maybe you're trying to decide if you want to. And if that's the case, Spirit is saying, you know, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you are guided to take. You know, it's something to think about, because I see you wondering if they're moving on. You're missing them. You want to talk to them. Got the Seven of Cups here. So the Hangman, I don't think that they've moved on. I feel like they are, you know, there's definitely a big stagnant energy here, though. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Swords would say that they do look back at the connection. You know, they do think about this. They are conflicted. But the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, I don't see them reaching out here. Okay. And the Seven of Cups in the headspace, that is your energy. It's Venus in Scorpio. So, you know, Venus rules are, you know, it is a planet of love, right? In Scorpio, you know, it is, you know, your energy here. So I do feel like you are, in the way that they feel about you, the love that they have for you, the whole situation is very much on their mind with that energy. But it could feel a little bit overwhelming. They could feel like they don't know what to do in this situation. They don't know how to handle the situation. They don't know what's best. Like, things are very cloudy. Things are very unclear for them at this time. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse in the heart space. So I just feel like they're also, maybe they're in a stubborn energy as well, as they don't want to be the one to reach out. It can also be an energy of, how do I want to put it? For some of you guys, if you had blocked this person in the past, I feel like some of them, this is a weird message, and this is probably just for like one of you. If you had blocked this person in the past, they did try to reach out, and their message either, it doesn't necessarily have to be blocked. I do feel like for some of you guys, this may be just for one person, but it is coming up very clear. This person did try to reach out in the very beginning, and they didn't get an answer, or it was blocked, and like maybe you didn't know it, so that's why you didn't answer, or you just chose to not respond to them. Whatever that is there, you know, that's weighs on their heart, and that's why they're not reaching out now. And they have the Two of Swords here for their true intention. You know, that is more of a stagnant energy. They're not really sure what to do. There's a huge, between this Seven of Cups and this Two of Swords, there's a huge lack of clarity. They're not sure if things are going to spark back up between the two of you, and they don't really know how to feel or what to do about it. So we're going to clarify some of this, and then we are going to take a look at the biggest challenge in this situation. We are going to take a look at what you don't see coming, and then some advice. So tell me about this Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Sun card in the reverse. You're not happy, not communicating with them. You really are missing their presence. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. You got the Five of Swords in the reverse. So you have some remorse here too. So, you know, it's not always, you know, sometimes, you know, what is that expression? It takes two to tango, right? You know, and sometimes somebody does hurt us, and, you know, that is the way it is. But to me, this looks like you have some of your own regrets when it comes to this situation. Maybe the way that some of the things that were said or done, or the way that things were handled, or just the regretting where you guys are with each other right now. There's definitely a little bit of a remorse here, and you're becoming more and more clear about how you feel and what you want. I just feel like you're not really clear about what your next step should be. Tell me about this Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Lover's card. So they do feel a very strong, intense connection with you. And this is also, the Lovers can also represent a major decision and a turning point, right? So I do feel like this person does think about a turning point with you. They do recognize that a decision needs to be made, because right now you guys are so stagnant, and it's like, no, you're not doing anything, they're not doing anything. And they definitely feel such a deep, intense connection. I just feel like there's a lot to this. Tell me about this Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys, this person did try to reach out, and you either didn't respond, or you know, it wasn't a very positive response, or maybe if you had them blocked initially, you know, you didn't receive it, something like that here, and that's really weighing on them. This person also is, you know, not wanting to be the one to reach out first, more of a stubborn energy. You have Gemini here, you have Leo here, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, another Scorpio, possibly Pisces. Those are the ones that are really sticking out to me the most. Sagittarius even. You know, the King of Swords. They could feel that you, I don't know, like I said, take the messages that apply for you and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. Because we are, you know, reading for a lot of people here. So some messages might be for you and some may not be. But some of you guys could have said some really, like, cutting, hurtful things, or just went very cold-shouldered. I'm a Scorpio. I know how we can be sometimes. And I'm not saying that you did. If that's not what you did, then that's not your message. But for some of you guys, you know, they're worried about the Scorpio stinger. They could feel like you're being very cold or detached. But I do feel like they're trying to decide whether to face the situation head on anyways. Tell me about this Two of Swords. I do feel like they're trying to make a decision about how to handle the situation too. You know, they still feel such an intense connection. They just don't know what to do. The King of Cups, that is your energy. They do love you. They still have love for you. And it comes from a deep well. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Swords. You know, they're hurting at the idea that you guys may not restart things. They don't know if you guys are going to restart, and they are hurting at the idea that you guys may not. Yeah, the Death card, your energy again. Worried that this is really going to be, that this is really the end. They could be worried that you've already released them here too. Five of Wands in the reverse. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight with you. The Ace of Swords. So let's grab another deck and see. We're going to take a look at what your biggest challenge is in the situation, what you don't see coming, and then some advice. So what is the biggest challenge in this situation for Scorpio, please? The Emperor. Both people trying to, like, it's like this energy of, like, both of you are ready for this. The Emperor's always ready, right? He has armor on underneath of his cloak. And so he's seated. He's not taking any action, right? But he's always ready for action. He's always ready for it. That's what I feel. I feel like you guys are both ready for this, but nobody's, like, taking the action. So that is the challenge here. Definitely a stubborn energy. What doesn't Scorpio see coming? The Moon card. The Four of Swords. To me, this is like calling for some deep reflection. I feel like you may discover quite a bit if you do it with some deep reflection. The Four of Swords can be a card of, like, really inner reflection, meditation, okay? As well as the Moon card can be a card of, like, deep reflection and meditation. So it's a very, like, intuitive energy too. I would really tell you guys to trust your intuition, because I feel like your intuition has already been trying to reveal things to you. So I would really trust that with this combination here. As well as I do feel like there's something about the separation that has been... There's something about this stagnancy, this no communication, this separation that has kind of caused you both to do your own, like, inner reflection, your own figuring some things out. What advice do we have? We have the Seven of Wands. That's a sense of conviction. It can also just be a card. It's going to be a card of, like, being a little bit defensive, blocking things out, being too guarded. But it can also be, you know, and it is a stubborn energy. It's an energy of, like, I will die upon this hill. That is the energy of the Seven of Wands. He's defending his position on the hill. And I kind of feel that maybe from both of you here. But the Two of Wands, somebody needs to make a decision and take that first step. So I'm going to be keeping you guys in my thoughts and in my prayers, but this is what I have for you. So if it resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you guys can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.